So logged in as my MSN account. I've actually changed the name inside of PLM so I can actually tell which person, which Brian Shannon I am. Looking around, I can go to the main menu. As I go down the list, everything looks almost the same, except down here, there's only the approval lists down here. There's no other reference uh, areas. It looks like I'm missing a couple of workspaces, and that's by design. I have a reporting area. I can go into tools. I can run imports. But what's missing right here? The administration menu. So this is what it looks like to an end user. But I can still navigate to wherever I need to inside of PLM and participate as necessary. I also notice my dashboard. I don't have anything configured. It's a brand new user. Outstanding work. There's nothing to do yet. So this is a good example of a new user into the system. Let's take a look next at the other account that I made. Now for the participant seat that I had and I assigned a user to. This is my Gmail account. Logging in, I'm using Internet Explorer in this case. A little bit different because I only added that user to one particular group, and that was just for supply chain read only. I have access to the suppliers, manufacturing part numbers, audits, and the customers. So it's a good example of a very minimal workspace. Now, if I come in here and go to the suppliers workspace, for instance, and notice I don't have any plus button over here. It's because it's a participant. There's not much they can do. They can look, however, at a particular workspace. They can't edit, but optionally they can participate in workflow if necessary. Everything else works largely the same, including the search. Notice there's no outstanding work and nothing on the dashboard just yet for this particular user. So to recap, you can add other users. You can add them, create new users as necessary, ensure that they are different and that they have a different email address. And remember that these different email addresses all need to be tied to a unique Autodesk ID. Once they're logged in, once you know, you can tell that they're logged in because this will say mapped instead of reserved. Uh, and you can also add them to different groups. Even after the fact, I can go and add one of these. I could go and perhaps add that person to the admin group, or I could take them out of another group. So you have full control as an administrator on adding and removing people from groups as necessary.